Hey everybody, we are joined by the Packers Director of Football Operations, Milt Hendrickson. Milt, thanks for the time. Let's talk about your last three picks, beginning with Sean Clifford, quarterback out of Penn State. What's his outstanding feature or features?
Yep, Sean's a very experienced and accomplished quarterback, and at a place that's tough to play, Penn State. I believe he was 31-14 as a starter there. And just his experience and skill set, and quite frankly, a little bit of his moxie is something that really attracted us to him.
Something that jumped out at me, he's a four-time captain. And we're not talking about rolling dirt junior college, we're talking Penn State, a four-time captain.
Correct, and that obviously you talk about the moxie, you can't go in front of the 100,000+ people there and not feel good about the type of guy that he is. We're very lucky.
Tell me about Dontavian Wicks, wide receiver out of Virginia.
Big kid. He looks bigger than he actually measures. He's got a real skill set that translates to this league, and I think one of the biggest things he's able to do is take the ball away at the catch point.
In 21, he averaged 21.1 yards per catch. What about his skill set enabled him to come up with that crazy number?
I think it's his ability to win both off the line and then at the top of the route, and his ability to create space. And like I said, his ability to go in high point, and he's got such strong hands that really lends itself to being a successful player in this league.
Guys we talked about were in the 5th round. In the 6th round, you go with Carl Brooks. I guess an edge-type guy from Bowling Green. What can you tell us about him?
He's a guy that did both. You saw him play quite a bit on the edge, but he'll also reduce down inside. And I think the most intriguing thing about him is he's got a real power and explosive quality to him. And I think for us, there's a versatility that comes along with his ability that there's a role for him somewhere in our defense.
When you talk about that explosiveness, that kind of action from a defensive player up front, that suddenness, it's a headache. Trust me. I know all too full well, but does he have that suddenness?
Yes, he does. And I think, obviously playing in the MAC, it's not Power 5 football, but you see that in his body and his movement skills. And he didn't just play well. You can see him dominate in stretches. And that's a part, I think, that really set him apart from some other guys that were still there.
Milt, you see it all. What do you think of the Packers draft so far?
I mean, we still have 5 picks, but if you were to tell me 6 months ago that we'd have the group that we have right now, I'd say that we'd not only be excited, but really proud to bring this group to Green Bay.
Milt, thanks for the time. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Rock. Appreciate it.
And for the latest on the Packers draft, keep it right here on Packers.com.